What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub. Let's get into this. I'm laughing because holy hell, who saw this one coming? Rocksteady and Warner Brothers. All rumor, dear God, please let's keep it that way. Rocksteady and Warner Brothers rumored to remake Batman Arkham Asylum after shocker, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League's financial disaster. Financial disaster is a very polite way. A very polite way of putting that. But I personally think it is the end of Rocksteady. I know we're announcing a remake of a thing, whatever. I just don't think we're ever going to see another big new AAA game from them ever again. Their name is mud. Anyone that made the original Arkham series is gone, and they fired a significant amount of people after this. This being that Suicide Squad flop, and now, of course, they're having to make up for it with a bevy of new games unrelated to that franchise. But okay, here, let's go. So this is from Vera Dark, confirmed from her sources. So confirmed. Rocksteady is adding Deathstroke and the real Batman, the one we originally wanted to see into Suicide Squad killed the Justice League for the last 2 seasons. Okay. It seems they are desperate to get players back in the game, but it's too late. So you're telling me that if you could play the entire Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but you would actually be able to play it as like a real canon version Arkham Knight Batman? Yeah, let's see. That one, whatever. We'll talk about that later if that's true. But this is about the Arkham Asylum remake, which is Warner Brothers recently spoke about the franchise they'd like to focus on, and DC specifically. Batman was mentioned. The same sources. Source is a source, of course. The same sources that told me the layoffs were incoming months ago. And we're correct, because like I said, and it's pointed out by her, a sizable amount of people from Rocksteady were fired, laid off, however you want to call it. Internally, they have greenlit a remake of Arkham Asylum and will potentially be continuing the Arkhamverse with the Origins voice cast, which would be Roger Craig Smith, who did Ezio Auditore da Firenze. So we like him. And he, of course, voiced Batman in Origins. And I'm assuming the VR games that just came out. They recently got back. There we go. They recently got back together and did Arkham Shadows with Camouflage. I like Roger Craig Smith as Batman. And obviously, there's no chance of getting Kevin because he was taken too soon. I approve of Roger Craig Smith as Batman. That being said, I do not approve anyone over there of Rocksteady of being competent enough to give him his due. I just don't think it's possible. That being said, okay, base level, I am a Batman fan. I will pay $3 or whatever it was discounted on Steam in order to play as the actual Batman and run around. Of course, the gameplay is probably generic, so I guess I retract my statement. But that is funny that they're finally adding Deathstroke, the real Deathstroke, and the real the quote unquote, whatever the fuck. So, okay, so that's Vara with that rumor. And of course, this goes back to the original thing we heard. When was it? Back in September of not sure which studio people's dream is, but I heard Rocksteady are back making it. I also think Sony are trying to make money. They're talking about the game developer. What's your dream game developer for the next Batman game? So this was back even in Sony in September. We were hearing that forget the Sony part. We were hearing that Rocksteady was still doing something attributed to Batman. I got a response here from another one saying, not sure why you would doubt it, but heard it's a new game. And by the new game, this is when Vera came out the original time. And of course, confirmed that, yeah, they're going to be firing a bunch of people, over 250 people. And this is on top of the mobile divisions being shut down. So yeah, this ate up all the profits of Hogwarts Legacy, which just got greenlit for a sequel. Yeah. Let's see. I guess maybe the only thing I would suggest is that, yes, the success possibly of the Arkham Shadows game and the reuniting of the original cast for that is the only way they see forward to retain the Batman license. I personally thought James Gunn basically said, nope, no more games unless it counts into the DCU continuity. But who knows? This, like I said, if this is just a reframing, I don't know. The remaster, just don't add anything modern day to it. And yes, the source that Vera cited is the same one that was talking about people being fired as a result, and that was all correct. So I don't know. If all it is a remaster, not a remake, but a remaster, Arkham Asylum put into like the Arkham Knight or any of the other engines, fine, with like a bunch of new suits and just quality of life improvements. But then the main game itself, I'm completely fine with that. And God knows they need the money, but I do not trust anyone at Rocksteady to continue that legacy forward, especially in the Arkham verse. I don't know. What about you? What do you think? Let me know. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you.
Well, bye.